So this video is going to be the crossover between, if you've watched the other videos, between Jaybird Paragraph 2 and a piece called Merry on the High Road. So as I previously explained, I'll just briefly go over it. Jaybird was essentially about the attachments that can happen out of the blue to people or things or situations that we personally don't know or know nothing about, or we fixate on, or that kind of dampen the authenticity, gets dampened. And paragraph 2 of Jaybird was about somebody's music that it was like, yeah, I feel better about now. Even like there's more of an uplift to it. It's like that natural thing of, oh yeah, this person's music sounds really good. And sorry, just got a notification. Let's turn that off. Apologies. This person's music's really good. I can listen to it on repeat. I can leave it weeks and not listen to them again, but I'll always jam out to it. That type of thing. I feel like that's the energy that it's in now, even though there's a hint of worry of like, is it going to go back to that? And then I'm going to cross-reference it with Merry on the High Road, which was the original piece. So it was like, as I said, year and a half ago, where I was like in it, but just starting to come out of it. That had threw me for a loop. Someone that totally made me smile, had me crying with laughter for the content that they made, had me dancing away to the music that they played. And then in less than 24 hours, it just flipped. It flipped. It became not something that was toxic, but I then was plunged into like sadness for whatever reason. It's really weird vibe, and I couldn't get rid of it. It felt a charge, where you're just like, oh, I won't listen to it today. I won't listen to it today. And it didn't work. I had to basically not listen to anything, not watch anything, like I previously explained. And just completely pull my energy back, unsubscribe to anything, not even mention this person's name. That's how kind of much it threw me for a loop. And it wasn't anything that they'd done personally. Because I couldn't even put a reason on it at all. And it took me a good 3 months to get past that crappy energy of feeling so like, why am I sad? Why am I so sad? Like the grief that you would get if someone was hurt that you cared about. And after 3 months of doing that, it just, again, less than 24 hours, I woke up one day and it just wasn't there anymore. It was really weird. But it was painful and it was also scary, because I suppose when you have a reason, you can understand it a bit better and you can process it. This to me was like almost like what you would do if it was an addiction. You go cold turkey and you either make it or you don't. And it was just, it's totally threw me. But anyway, what I'm going to do is read paragraph 2 of Jaybird again, then read Merry on the High Road, and then, whether I'll then cross-reference them a bit more, I don't know, or whether we'll just leave it at that. But here goes. This is Jaybird paragraph 2. A little over a year later, and a deep breath smile has me back in wonderment. It's different from before, somehow a peaceful grin, hitting with the same resonance as before, and at completely different points too. The irony hasn't gone unnoticed. I can't go back there again. Keeping myself in check is a much better decision than checking out. I feel well wishes this time, but I am reminded how nonsensical this all is, especially when I recall so clearly jumping off of the merry-go-round of you. Maybe I didn't hit the ground hard enough last time, or somehow when I ran and ignored, I should have been walking and dealing. A trail to listen to, even when my attention needs to be elsewhere. So that's Jaybird paragraph 2. I'm now going to read Merry on the High Road, which was back like a year and a half ago. Maybe should have done them the other way around, but it is what it is. So this one's called Mary on the Jaybird. When you're called to arms by something bigger than yourself, you know. You just instinctively know that the thing you can't quite put your finger on is intuition going crazy. It isn't that bad, you tell yourself. While it might not be that bad, it sure as hell isn't good. Suppressing your life with a fake one at best. The time and energy you claim not to have, that you also refuse to distribute freely anymore. Automatically accumulating into fixation. Music on repeat, not fit for consumption. Puppet dancing live, allowing you a window, a chance for a glimpse of the show that's been told, and still you want more. Begging for answers and a way to decrease. The curtains close and the choice becomes yours. Yet that's the beauty. The choice was always yours. No hands tied or gun to your head. It was just time to get off of the merry-go-round and place a step on the high road, gaining back your own breath of reality. So that's that one. But yeah, it's really funny that when I wrote the Jaybird paragraph 2, I'd completely forgotten that I'd written Mary on the High Road like a year and a half ago. So I just, with me then doing like a backstory to Jaybird, I thought, ooh, let's do a reference. I mean, yeah, there's obviously a meaning behind it. For me personally, because it's about something I have gone through. But I also love the idea that people will resonate with it. However they resonate with it, they might get a completely different meaning. And that's why I won't tell the backstory to every piece of writing that I do or ever do. Because I think sometimes that's needed. The person then listening to it, reading it, needs to resonate with it on their own terms. But yeah, that's that. That's the cross reference. So yeah, it is what it is. Take it the way you take it.